Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you've been well. Got a bunch of junk in the back seat. Just rolling out of Overland Expo West, Flagstaff, and gonna do a quick overnighter camping trip with buddy Clay from Expedition Overland. You may have seen them on YouTube or Prime. Big adventurers. Anyways, Clay and I have been friends for years. Great guy. Love him. We both are into trucks and camping, and it's kind of our livelihood, and we've never been camping together. So we planned a quick trip after Expo. So we are heading out now. Actually, we tried to find basically a spot that would be cool that's kind of on my way home to Colorado and kind of on his way home to Montana. So we're hitting the road for 4 or 5 hours to the trailhead right now. And yeah, I just wanted to say that, and I'll show you his rig. He's actually got the Tacoma pulling a trailer. Tanner's with us as well. He's gonna be doing all the filming. Their XO's making a little video, kind of highlighting some Onyx stuff on their channel. So you can see it from their perspective in a much more professional way than here, if you're interested. All right, I'll check in a sec. All right, so 4 or 5 hours later, sorry, making sure my mic levels are good. We're out here off of a little trail, kind of on the way to Moab from Flagstaff. And we got Clay and Tanner as well. Tanner's gonna be kind of filming, operating drone and stuff for the video that XO. They should be putting out their little video around the same time as this, maybe a little before, maybe a little after, but I'll link to it up here if I remember. But yeah, we're just here to hang out.
We're hanging out.
This is Clay. You may know him from Expedition Overland. And this is, I forget, what's the name of this one?
This one's Adigan.
Adigan. So we'll do a little more once we're out on the trail. I'll kind of walk you through this setup. If you've watched the channel, you probably know all about it, though. This is new to them trailer, the X2.
Yeah, first one in the country.
First one in the country, actually. Yeah. So just a new trailer. So if you guys have been watching some recent stuff, I have been talking about kind of looking into trailers and getting some experience with them. And I've been out with a few people that have had trailers, but I haven't really cared. I haven't really looked at it. I was just like, oh yeah, trailers, whatever. But this one, I'm gonna like be watching them set it up and see how it's loaded out. And this is brand. They just picked this up from Patriot at Overland Expo, so they haven't really done any modifications or anything to it. But got some cool stuff that I'll be looking at. And then I just got the Tundra here with the FSR High Country V2 Mini in the back, but I'll kind of show you some of that setup as well. But Tanner, I think, is trying to launch the drone, get me to turn on my mic, and if I'm lucky, they'll share a little bit of drone content with me maybe. But we're gonna launch this. It's a little windy. I gotta ask.
Just gotta be nice.
Gotta ask nicely. But he's gonna launch this, so I'm gonna load back up into the truck, and we're gonna get going down this trail and hopefully find a nice, peaceful spot out of the wind. So this trail is tight, quite tight. A lot of sections where I need to fold in the mirrors, so the power folding mirrors are nice. There was a section that was just, got more twisted than I thought. No rear locker, which would have helped me. I mean, it was fine. I'm not aired down. I'm at full highway PSI as well, so airing down would help a lot, and I probably would have just went up that. But reversed it a little bit and took it with a little more speed and went up it fine, but it got flexed. Full stuff, full extension there. So this is the first off-roading trip in this truck, period, and the first since all of the modifications as well. So it's kind of a good little test, make sure all the suspension components are done up right and articulating as it should, and it seems like I'm getting a crap ton of articulation. So I guess that's good, but it's so tight and windy. I've had a few places where I'd have to 3-point turn. Kudos to Clay for navigating the trailer through here. That thing has just been following right along as it needs to. I've been having more size constraints on this trail, honestly, I think, than Clay and his trailer, just the big Tundra. But so far so good. I did see a note on that it's not good for wide vehicles, and I kind of I laugh that off usually, but this trail, I probably only had about an inch of clearance between the last two trees, so it's tight. It's tight. So make sure when you're checking out any trail information, if you are worried about it and it says not for wider vehicles or bigger vehicles, probably just abide by those, unless you want some damage. No damage yet, maybe some pinstripes. Give you some perspective on the tightness of this trail. Certainly will drive out of this trail with some pinstriping, which ain't no big deal, I guess, but it is. Ooh, that was a bad one. Oh, that was a bad one too. Woo, okay. I'm gonna walk out with some serious pinstriping, actually. All right, so we got to camp. I got the High Country V2 on the back of the truck. It's a nice little spot. It's like campfire rings around. Cool, pretty cool backdrop. Kind of protected from the wind, which is nice because there's lots of wind on the forecast. So, I'm kind of just getting settled. They popped up their setups, Alucab on the P-Core. And then this is the new X2 from Patriot Campers, the Tourer. Got some, Clay says this is the first time it's been on US dirt. This trailer, period. Not just this specific trailer, this model of trailer. It was a new one, so we got a slide, we got a little sink over there, kind of kitchenette stuff, power, tent on top. This awning, we're not gonna pop because it's not really sunny and it's almost dark here. Solar panels, max tracks, tent, bunch of storage in here. This has got a slide, kind of a gear slide in here. Actually quite a bit of room.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of room, more gear storage. This is kind of access to the back side of that slide with a little extra storage. Spots for propane. There's actually a little fold out thing that you can put like a little grill, little propane grill in there. So that's a pretty slick setup. On the Alucab, this is where they kind of work out of. So a lot of you guys, I'm sure, know XOVERLAND, but if not, they basically make really cinematic overland movies, essentially. They have series kind of all over the world, and this is where they kind of set up to charge devices, store gear, get stuff out. If I sound a little funny, it's because I have a high chew stuck to the roof of my mouth. So you know. This is Tacoma. Can I say you got new Tacomas coming? Yeah?
New Tacoma's coming.
So they got new Tacomas, 2 new trail hunters coming actually that they'll be building out for an upcoming trip, and a Land Cruiser. 2 Tacomas and a Land Cruiser. But this one's been all over. This is not an old, but one of their previous gen Tacomas that's been all over. This trail was super tight. So probably too tight. I got some really unfortunately deep pinstripes in here that are not gonna buff out. And then a lot that probably will. So it's a little early for pinstripes on the truck. Just hit 1,500 miles as part of this trip down to Arizona, but it is what it is. The truck did fine. The trail's not hard, just tight with a lot of sharp turns and a lot of bushes into the trail. I feel like it's really more of a side-by-side trail. And for that, it'd be a really fun trail to do, honestly. You just rip through here. But with the trailer and the Tundra, we got to take quite a bit of it slow. All right, I'm gonna finish kind of getting set up, making sure I have everything that I think I have, and maybe make some food in a bit. So we got the Pelican camping bin, but I got the Jetboil Genesis in here that I use a lot, and miscellaneous other gear. But for now, it's just gonna be used as a chair, because we're breaking in all the trailer mechanisms. So you got the cookie guy here.
Cook Partner.
Cook Partner by Partner Steel Co.
If you don't know what Cook Partner is, do you even overland, bro?
This is the Overland stove.
Oh, dude.
By which all
This
other
one has
Overland
never
stoves.
been used.
It's first, a lot of firsts on this trip.
Man.
A lot of firsts on this trip, for sure. So I kind of just got out the whole spread. I think we're gonna do breakfast skillet, kind of make breakfast burritos because we got some tortillas up in there, and then maybe share a biscuits and gravy, 2 chicken alfredos for dinner, beef pasta marinara, and we're sharing a peach cobb for dessert, which would be Clay's last meal, he said.
Yeah.
But hopefully it's not. Hopefully we survive till the morning,
I have
right?
some specifications of that last meal. Have to be cooked on a Dutch oven.
Dutch oven peach cobbler.
Now, I've never had the peak peach cobbler, but I think it's safe to say it's not as good as like a cowboy cooked Dutch oven peach cobbler. That's what I would want.
Yeah.
It was my last.
We'll try it. We'll try this one. We'll see how it stacks up to Grandma's.
I would love to be surprised.
But I mean, it's hard to beat a fresh baked one. I got a fridge in this guy, and then I do have my fridge. But when I transferred it from the ground up here, kind of forgot to plug it back in, so I don't have anything in here anyway, other than I think a blueberry smoothie. But this is the same Iceco APL 55 that I was using at Expo. For anyone wondering, it does fit under the Diamondback cover on a Tundra, but I don't think it'll fit with the slide, so just to keep in mind. It's a real camera.
House. That's some food.
It's a general consensus.
food.
Yeah, we just got the beef pasta, peach cobbler
That's legit.
for later.
Have the bag food problem.
That's legit.
It was good. It's good food. Yeah, I never mind having the bag. I actually look forward to it a lot of times. I think so. I think it's broccoli cheddar chicken, maybe my favorite. Maybe. All right, guys. I'm thinking this trailer is pretty cool. Clay's basically been spending time talking me into all the reasons that I need one. So maybe one day.
Sleeping by my side. What did I do last night? Can someone make this headache go away? Yesterday was supposed to be quiet.
Oh yeah.
Being to
That smells
myself
good.
and saying
It smells like cobbler.
All right, quick question for you guys. I'm not gonna zoom in too close on Clay's feet because he charges for that on Feet Finder. But grounding, we're talking late night chat. You know, late night chats. So, but we don't have a campfire, but late night chats by the campfire. You get to talking, right? We're talking about grounding. We're talking about living longer and healthier and insulin and dementia and ground. We got into grounding. I didn't.
How long do you ground for?
At least 5 minutes is what my friend told me.
At least 5 minutes. So I've done some research on grounding, and it basically wound up that all of the research done was kind of funded by companies that make grounding mats or whatever, and I couldn't tell. But then I saw a bunch of comments and people online talking about how grounding is the best thing. It's changed their life. There's grounding mats, you plug them into the ground portion of your wall outlet, that grounds it, and there's grounding sheets you can buy, plugs into the same deal, or you just take your feet off and you walk around outside for X amount of minutes a day. I need real people. If you have experience with grounding or someone you know, let me know in the comment, because I'm gonna buy a grounding sheet, maybe. But we're all grounding right now, and then we're gonna see.
If you are, do you think standing on sand, is that an insulator or is that grounding?
I think it's
Are
ground.
we grounding right
I think it's grounded.
now? Okay.
Yeah. I think we're grounding. You basically can get a little continuity, like a voltage meter, and test the continuity, I think, to see if you're grounded technically. But I think you just plug the other end into the ground.
Could we have a voltage? We have a voltage.
We're gonna test it.
We're grounding.
All right, just kidding. We didn't find it. But still, in the comments below, let me know, because we're curious. We're not even drinking. We're just curious about grounding, actually. Oh, it's a nice night, though. Beautiful moon up on the ridge. Some good hangs. It's getting close to bedtime, and you guys have a longer drive. both have kind of long drives tomorrow, so probably I'm gonna sign off of the camera. Oh, there's like nice lighting here from the rock lights. I'm gonna sign off for now, and I'll catch you guys in the morning, probably. I think we're gonna make breakfast, so good night. All right, good morning. So, made it through the night. It started raining just briefly when we went to bed, but then nothing after that. No service or anything, so Clay or Tanner, one of you guys, turned on the NOAA weather kind of announcement, and we didn't hear anything. One thing to think about when you are camping, especially in like the desert areas that don't just soak up the water, anytime you're near a stream, especially one that has signs of water getting really high, you do gotta kind of be aware of flooding hazards. For us, like, not much of a concern over here as much as there would be if we were like in kind of a wash, but something to kind of factor in as you're leaving the trail, because we do have to do several really shallow right now water crossings, but they could get deeper. These guys slept good in their little tents.
Cold brew.
Cold brew coffees. Clay felt the call of the wild.
Twice.
Two times. We were thinking about making some breakfast, but we both got long drive days ahead of us, so I think we're just gonna pack it in and roll out. So this may be it for filming. Maybe I'll sync back up with you guys in the old driveway, but thanks to Clay and Tanner for inviting me along for this little trip. And yeah, if you want to see their side of it and kind of a lot more detail on Onyx and mapping feature and how we used it, go check out XOVERLAND. All right, well, we're about to hit the road. So it's kind of nice, no airing down. I didn't do that. The 37s and the suspension on here, actually, especially now that it's loaded down with a bunch of stuff that I brought to and from Expo, coolers, fridges, other gear, it drove really nice, honestly. I realized on that trail where it was really kind of rutted up and kind of walls carved for side-by-sides, I really liked having some offset in my wheels, because the wheels kind of bumped my body, the body of the truck out from getting any damage, so that was really nice. I did tweak my antenna because that trail was wildly tight, so I'll see if there's any permanent damage later. And unfortunately I got a bunch of pinstripes. I don't mind that much, you know, on a trail rig. Obviously kind of like it on a trail rig. This isn't really a trail rig, but got some pinstripes. Got some pretty deep pinstripes that are gonna be there forever now. So that was a little bit of a bummer, but I don't care. I don't care that much. But it is just a little harder on a brand new $65,000 truck. But it is what it is. It's not gonna happen eventually, so it's all good. Unless I wrapped it, which I was thinking about, and if I did wrap it, we would have been all good. All right, anyway, I got 7 hours to home from here, so Clay and them had to air up, and they were filming a little more for the trailer, so I was just like, all right, I'm gonna head home. Head back home to my family, so that is it. And yeah, probably see you in a sec. All right, it is a few weeks later now. I'll explain in a second. Thanks, Clay, for inviting me on the trip. Thanks, Tanner, for that drone footage. It was sweet. It made the video, I think. I started editing, so I know what the video is going to look like, and I enjoyed it. It was a good one. Anyway, back home. I've been home for a while. I've just been busy with projects, some vehicle projects, a lot of house projects. I had to seal my deck. I started building this chicken tractor, which I don't know, maybe should I do more homestead stuff on the channel? Let me know if you want to see that kind of stuff on the channel. I don't know whether I will or not. We got a bunch more baby chicks. I've been working on house projects like landscaping. Ashley wanted a stock tank pool because she's so big right now. She wants to just float, and Cooper loves pools, so I bought one of those and filling it up. Anyway, projects and projects galore. I'm trying to get a little bit ahead of that stuff before next baby arrives in 1 to 2 months. It could be as soon as a month from now. So my life has been insanity. And that's why I'm a little behind on videos. I'm working on probably a half dozen videos kind of concurrently. Right now they're in miscellaneous stages, some a little film, some not, some planned, some I'm just preparing for. So I'll probably, hopefully be releasing videos at a pretty good clip for the next few weeks because I have a lot that I'm falling behind on, one including this video. I don't want to keep talking about, I realized I talked a bunch about pinstriping and I sound like a little pinstriping, and on any other vehicle I wouldn't care because it just comes with the territory, it's part of the game. It was just hard on the brand new Tundra Platinum, but you can't tell much because it's kind of dark in the barn, but the pinstripes are worse than I thought. They're pretty bad. I'm gonna take it to a detailer and see what they can do. They'll for sure be able to get some out, and some for sure they won't. We'll see how it looks. I don't know. I don't think you guys care about that, but if you do, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll give an update on that in the future. Other than that, everything is good. Descent, I've been in queue for a while now. They got pretty good lead times on some of their stuff. But I got an update that the bumpers are shipping soon for the LX, so that is exciting. There's some other changes, no, nothing too major, some other changes in the fleet going on that I'll update you as it's relevant, really. We're gonna swap out, I think, it's not done yet, but Ashley and I have been talking about swapping her RAV for something bigger. Nothing that I think you guys would be too excited for. But I don't even know why I'm talking about it. Other than that, I still need to build out this barn. That's my big summer project that hopefully I'll be able to get to because I want it insulated and largely built out before winter so I can work on stuff in here with lifts and whatnot through the winter. So that's my big summer goal, other than just kind of hanging out and camping and adventuring. So, yeah. I did do another quick camping trip in the Lexus, so that's another Weekenderlander that's coming up. Okay, I got a lot to do. I should just get to it. I should just end this video and get to it. I appreciate you guys for watching. Love you guys, appreciate the support, the thumbs up, everything there, because really it's been a dream to be able to make videos for you guys. And Overland Expo was fun. I always love hearing from you. I always love hearing the stories of inspiration, or, you know, you got me into overlanding and it changed my life, or I got my first Tacoma because of you and it is my favorite vehicle. You know, that kind of, I love hearing it. It's great. It's awesome. So appreciate it. Appreciate you. Appreciation post for you. Yeah, but lots of videos planned. So let me know down below what you want to see. Homestead stuff, Lexus stuff, Tundra stuff, camping stuff, adventure stuff, gear stuff, whatever it is. I always like feedback from you guys, so I kind of take that into consideration for future videos. So appreciate it. And yeah, all right. Well, until next time, guys, take care.